Welcome back to Heroes Among the Ordinary.
A D&D podcast.
Hello, my friends.
This podcast, we actually don't play D&D.
You mean this episode, not podcast.
Whatever. This episode, we actually are not playing D&D. And our beautiful Leshy is not here today.
Not yet.
For this very short episode before a big finale, this episode should have come out probably about a day, we're going to say, probably before the season.
Also, yeah, Leshy, the heads up, he's not here because bro forgot they had a job shadowing an hour before we started recording. So now we're waiting for him to get here.
Yeah, so we're waiting for him to get here before we record the season finale. So we decided to do this to catch you all up on and just refresh your memories on things that has happened, because the season finale will have to do a lot with almost all the events that have happened in the Heroes Among the Ordinary. So we're just going to go through the episodes and discuss what has happened before. We're going to discuss our favorite moments, favorite characters that we've came across, things like that.
Thank you for my brother Andrew to coming up with this idea.
Wasn't it you?
No, it was my brother.
No,
He gave me the idea.
It was his brother.
Oh.
Okay. So, first episode, you guys were peasants. You didn't even know each other,
Yep.
right?
Yeah. Audio quality was perfect.
Oh, absolutely. Phenomenal audio quality.
Now, for that first episode, if you guys didn't know, that first episode was actually for a school project.
Yeah.
And we weren't actually planning to do a full podcast at the time, but we actually recorded, and we really enjoyed doing it. And so we got, after that first episode, we decided that we actually wanted to do a podcast. And so we invited our friend Ethan, who you all know as Leshy, and we actually started a full podcast.
Our backstory for this is a little lame. I'm not going to lie.
It really is.
Nah,
It's not quite as exciting as I'm sure some people hoped it would be.
Also, I just wanted to play more D&D. So for the project, I was like, yeah, let's just use it as an excuse to play D&D. And I was like, I want to continue this.
Yeah.
So I was like, we're playing D&D.
So yeah, Ben also decided that we weren't going to do the campaign at his house anymore that we did have. So I was like, oh, well, now I'm out of D&D to play. So I needed more D&D.
Yeah, that campaign that we used to have didn't go well. All right, let's get back to the
It
podcast.
did go well, but you suck.
I may have 3 D&D campaigns going on at once. That's not enough.
So anyway.
Yeah, so anyway, back to the podcast thing. So you met Bothgork, who you all know and love as Charlie now.
Charlie.
Our favorite Charlie. It's not actually Charlie.
His name is not actually Charlie. His name is Bothgork. But,
Charlie. We also learned
Flame,
about...
I believe he met you in a bar, right?
That is correct.
And that you learned that he was watching you this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone like that. Didn't he also meet me in the bar?
No, he met you in the woods, didn't he?
No.
No. The king sent you to him.
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah.
king sent me to him. And then Bothgork was like, I've been watching you. And I was like, King, what is this?
Then we learned about the Chosen and the War on the Astral Plane.
Yep.
We still don't really have information about the Chosen. Oh, no, we have information about the Chosen.
We are the Chosen,
not
stupid.
the Origin? Is that
Stinky.
what the guy's called? The main
Yeah,
guy?
the Origin.
Who's still
The
fighting on
Origin.
the Astral Plane?
Yeah.
Or supposedly is, from our knowledge.
Yeah.
He is.
He is fighting.
Bro's
on
up
you.
there just like, bing, 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 bing. You know, with the swords?
Yeah, with the
He's-
swords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those big.
And that was pretty much all of episode 1, to my
Yeah, I think
remember.
that was it. Yeah.
A pretty intense episode 1. Now we go on to episode 2, where you guys went and you fought some goblins, right?
Yes, the Goblin
Yeah.
Hut.
Where I fell on my face.
Multiple times.
The Goblin Hut was really just a that was actually, for you guys to know, that was supposed to be Ethan's first episode, but he wasn't able to be there that week. So, but because he wasn't like in it yet, we decided just to go along with what I had originally planned, just without him.
Gotcha.
So,
And it kind of worked out because
It
you
did
weren't going to
actu-
save him until like the end of
Yeah.
the podcast, or the end of that episode, which would not have been good.
and
I should also mention that's where I get my cat, who has 7 lives, by the way.
yeah,
He lost the first 2. I have to make backstory for that.
Moving on.
nobody cares about the cat.
The cat's gonna do damage.
Watch
the
everyone be
cat-
like, no, the cat's the main character. Why would you do that?
We're gonna get so many hate comments just on me. How dare you? Nobody cares about the cat.
I also don't
Everybody
care
cares about the
so-
cat. You see, theoretically, I have a spell called Catapult, So
You're gonna launch your cat somewhere.
there's a chance that I can launch my cat. It has to be a second level spell slot, which I don't have yet.
My friend will not be doing it.
Well, in episode 3, we found Leshy tied to a stump. It must have been like a really, really
Yep,
tall
and you
stump.
you wanted to roll the hit a rope on a tree.
Yeah.
And you missed the rope on the tree.
So then I had to go and do it.
That's
but-
fine.
No, you didn't. He still did it.
Oh, wait, he still did it?
Yeah, he still did it. But you like looked at him and were like, "Come on, dude."
Yeah. I felt very irresponsible being partnered with this guy. I felt like my life was just not in my own hands.
Yeah, you guys, you rescued Leshy. Did the swamp Mongol? I think retreated, right?
Well, he
Retreated-
retreated, then he was like, peekaboo.
Then he came back.
Yeah. Then he came back, and I think Aberan, right?
It was either. I think it was.
No, it was you because
It was me. I think I Eldritch
edited
blasted him.
that episode.
Yeah, I think I Eldritch blasted him with the help of Leshy biting him
Yeah.
with acid. Episode 4 is a big one.
Episode 4. What happened in episode 4?
The land of smoke in the orb of Drakar, my friend.
Oh, yes. If you
We
guys
go
don't remember
visit-
that, we had mentioned at the beginning of that podcast, we actually recorded an episode the week before that. And
And then it sucked.
we lost the file.
Yeah, the audio was like, no.
No.
So,
And then we figured out a much easier way to export the audio.
yeah, the land of smoke in the orb of Drakar is currently our highest played episode on episode 4 and 5. No, Apple and Spotify.
Yeah, on Apple and Spotify. If you guys are listening on YouTube, what are you doing?
No, it's fine.
Also, let's see what the plays are for that episode on YubTub.
UpTub?
Yeah, how is YouTube going?
It's actually 6 views. It's the second highest.
Guys, listen to these view counts. Like, actually.
We are going places.
So episode 4 in the Orb of Drakar, you guys met everyone's favorite character, King Richard.
Oh yeah, my absolute favorite
Oh,
guy.
King Richard.
yes.
King Richard.
Yes, you know the guy that only he speaks to his advisors, but he would never speak to his advisors, but he's the only one allowed to speak to his advisors.
But he doesn't speak to them.
Of course.
No, because if he spoke to them, he would be a peasant.
Oh yeah, of course. Only the DM can express how King Richard truly feels speaking about to his advisors.
Oh yeah, and I still don't. And he confuses me. And
And you created him.
I created him. Yeah, you met him. You went to his advisors. His advisors were like, "Yeah, he kind of sucks, but we deal with him because he makes us some money."
And they have so
Yeah.
much better army than Chastely.
Yeah, dude, Chastely kind of stinks.
Chastely
not
has
gonna
4
lie.
people. They have like a whole army system with strong guards.
Well, I don't know how strong these guards really are. I don't think they've ever seen combat in their life. But
True.
I think they feel like they're mentally prepared, but I don't think they actually are. But it's okay. What's episode 5 again? I don't remember. The delicious door and the high elf. That's right.
Ah, yes. So at the end of episode 4, we you guys, I think you met that crazy lady with the cats.
Yep.
Yeah, no, with the fairies, not the cats.
Yes, with
Oh,
the
yeah, with
fairies.
the fairies.
With the
And she
fairies.
also did.
The
she have a
Micro
cat?
fairy.
No, she only
No.
had the
Yeah,
fairies.
she had the fairies. Because cats would eat fairies, silly goose.
Oh, my bad.
You guys went, you met Durian. That was the first time you met Durian.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, him.
Was that the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was on the way to go find the Hexadar.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah,
totally
that's
did
right.
not
No, wait.
see it wasn't a trap.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that it was a trap, but I thought, what are the chances that it's not a trap? And I went with it.
Yeah, Ethan was the only one that was like truly suspicious.
Well,
but
no, I was suspicious, and I was like, this is probably going to be a trap.
Our very good viewer person.
He, who we are friends with, he told me to add somebody who was kind of like an annoying character that nobody liked to the podcast, and so
Ben successfully did do that.
and I did do that with Durian.
Yeah.
And so shout out to this person.
Then was that in episode 5?
That was episode
no,
4. We're
no,
moving on
that,
to episode 5.
we're moving on to episode 5. Episode 5, yeah. So you went in episode 4. You went up and you got chokeholded by the Hexadar, and
Yep.
Durian took the Orb of Drakar and jumped out of.
A window onto
window.
a. What is
Oh,
it?
just so you know, we never really went over this yet so far this episode, but the Orbital card is supposed to allow the user to see into the astral plane, but the only way that they can use it is by taking it to the Well of Providentia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great.
Did I actually remember that correctly?
Yeah.
You did.
Let's freaking go, dude.
Yeah, the name is very difficult to say. I'm gonna butcher it.
It's
and-
actually for our audience to know. I don't know if we ever even said this in the podcast, but the Providentia is Latin for the Well of Foresight.
I think we did say that in the episode. Did
we?
not? I think so.
Well, either way, we can say it now.
Yeah.
Anyway, Durian took it, jumped out, and got caught on a wyvern, and Vehexadar kind of wiped your lights out.
Yep. And then we were in a cage.
And then you're in a
We were
cage.
just in a cage.
episode 6.
I don't remember. Were we all together?
No,
in
this
the
is
same
episode
cage?
5.
Ah,
Yeah, you were all together. Where this is where you guys met Riel,
Yes.
the high elf princess.
yes, in the delicious door. Num num
Ah,
num num
yes.
num.
Our favorite door.
And this is where we're gonna have a Patreon at some point.
Yeah.
And we are gonna discuss some of the mistakes I have made as a DM that you may have noticed. But
Ethan has helped Ben along the way.
yeah, Ethan really has, honestly. Which is what makes me think that this finale is gonna be really good. Okay, so continuing on, the Delicious Door and the High Elf Princess. If as like a little sneak peek to what's going to be on the Patreon, you're going to have access to how to DM videos with me and Ethan.
Yep.
And we're going to talk about some of the mistakes I've made on the podcast. And one of those mistakes was I solved the puzzle for them with Riel,
Yeah.
which
Ethan was not a fan of that.
he got very upsetty spaghetti with me. But
You're learning.
yes, that was only episode 5, guys. Come on.
Guys.
Though you think episode 7 would have been
But
much
you still meant. Shut up.
We still got the High Elf Blessing, which is pretty litty.
Pretty
to be
Lydia
honest.
and Lydia in the committee.
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay. So episode 5, we escaped.
Episode
we
5.
tell
You
Bothwork stuff.
escaped. You escaped. You helped Riel. Leshy ate a door.
We killed
Part-
two
part of it-
goblins.
You
part of
killed
a
a few
door.
goblins, and you got out. And Riel was like, "Oh, you guys are really friendly for helping me out here. So yeah, here's a blessing."
And then dipped.
And then dipped.
And
Yeah.
then we told Bothwork what happened. He was surprised.
And he was like, ooh. That's pretty
Then-
epic. And then...
Then we told. Then we
Episode end?
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
episode end.
Good
And well, no, you did come across Durian, I believe.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then Durian was like, haha, Ellen.
And my
Leshy was
cat
like, well,
did
you know
one
what?
damage.
Screw you. And he like earthquaked him, and Durian was
No,
like,
it was
"Well."
Thunder Wave.
Same
Also,
thing.
William,
My cat did 1 damage with a nat 20. I'm still that's probably my favorite moment.
Also,
getting
William.
a nat 20.
William, are we going to talk about how we almost posted Intruder Alert without an exclamation point at the end of that?
Oh,
Okay,
That is the most boring thing.
Okay, next episode. What was the next episode?
Intruder Alert.
No, next episode is episode
yeah,
7.
episode 6.
Episode
episode
6 is
6.
Intruder Alert.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not.
Yeah,
Episode 6 is
intruder alert.
Yeah. Episode
Yeah.
episode 5 is
episode
Delicious
6.
Door.
6 is Intruder Alert, which is our personal favorite episode. I think we can all agree.
I think so. Yeah, episode 6 is pretty
yeah,
amazing.
It was a lot
Um,
of fun. to
that
play.
that episode, you guys went to Waddy and you talked with
Papa Craggle?
King Mitch. No, Papa Craggle was the next episode because remember you hated that episode with Papa Craggle.
Episode 7.
yeah,
No, episode 7.
Okay,
They have not
just
heard
hush,
it.
Hush. Well, yes, they have. When they're gonna hear this, they have.
I mean, like at the time of this recording, Ben and Nate both have not heard this yet, and I do the editing, so I think I edited it pretty well.
Okay, either way, Intruder Alert. I think we all can agree is the best episode.
Yeah. I don't even remember what happens, but I remember it being pretty awesome.
If you listen to that when it first came out, you may have realized that the music was way louder than it should have been.
Don't.
We fixed it. We fixed it a few days later.
On
What do you mean
Spotify and
we?
Apple, but not YouTube. I don't
Okay,
think.
William fixed it
Oh.
a few days later.
Not fixed on YouTube.
Oh, well.
Sorry about that.
Yeah,
That's-
just screw you, YouTubers.
that's my mistake. Don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, I think I have to go on there and fix it, or William can, or
Yeah.
Ben can.
Too
someone
too
can.
loud
Somebody
audio.
will do it.
Too loud music's fine. The music's really good anyway. Thanks to Ethan for
Yes,
making
but
all
you know,
these
Yes,
decisions.
thank you, Ethan.
storyline's important too, though. You know.
Yeah. We like our listeners to actually listen to it and not be deaf by the end of the intro.
Yeah,
Okay.
but they love the
All right,
music.
wait, hold on,
They just
hold
listen to the music the whole time.
So,
We need a music
you guys
channel.
talk to King Mitch.
And then we go around, talk to Papa
No,
Craggle.
No. When you guys are like skipping
Oh,
all
yeah.
of Intruder Alert.
I forget what Intruder Alert is about.
Okay.
No, I remember.
You talked to King Mitch. You told him about stuff. You heard somebody spying on you, and then you went to and you found a goblin upstairs who was hiding.
Is that the episode where we beat up
Yes.
the goblin?
Yes.
Not
okay.
beat up.
Yeah, you-
we
yeah.
absolutely decimated this goblin in
Uh,
one bite from an ant.
Ethan kind of scared me with his "answer me, whelp," and I was like, like I felt like he was threatening me as a DM. But
Not only the goblin, but Ben as well.
he
so.
put like a bug on him, and the
He tracked him down.
goblin ran into the wilderness and then tried to tell his person, and then the bug killed him, which was
Yep.
the most epic moment in all of our
This campaign.
D&D history
So far.
So, and I did mention it in that episode, but you know, guys, if any artists out there who we have an art page on the Discord.
Episode 7 is next.
Episode 7, yeah. That episode kind of was stinky.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about that one. That one made me kind
I'll
of
talk
sad.
about it because it wasn't horrible to edit.
So
Surprisingly,
basically, you guys learned that Durian, he had like a lover.
Yeah.
That
Kanara.
sounds kind of weird. Kanara.
yep,
Kanara.
Kanara.
Yeah, he had a.
You're welcome for taking notes.
He loved Kanara, and
She died.
the old heroes of Chastity got her killed.
Yep. And then
And
Durian was like, "Wah, wah," and then he left.
Theoretically,
and
he was a
he-
hero. So if
he-
we see him again, I'm gonna totally message him 10 million times and just say, "Why didn't you stop her? Do you really think that she would want you to destroy the thing that she sought to protect and lost her life to protect?" I have planned this out. It might have been all last night, but I have planned this out.
If that actually works out, it would kind of make the episode like 2 inches long. Like that's how
Yeah.
that's how long the episode would be.
Oh, that's gonna be perfect.
2 inches long. Inches is a form
With
of
my
measurement
plus
audio.
0 persuasion, I'm gonna get a nat 20. Just
Okay.
watch the next episode to see, do I get a nat 20?
Okay.
Or
I'm
do
gonna
I
get
get a
that
high
one.
initiative roll?
Learn that something to do with the astral plane has kept him young, or he's traveled through time, or something like that.
Yeah.
Time.
Keep himself young.
Time travel.
Something happened with time and astral plane and Durian.
Yep.
Yep.
And episode 8, what happened?
Episode
Drawing
8
a
was
blank.
the episode which was, I have notes. See, this is why you take notes.
Episode
guys.
8 was
when we found the orb, the quote-unquote orbital car.
that was
It
when you were
not-
journeying to the well.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was that orb called?
The
Orb of Neck.
I
Orb of
had it
Neck.
written
Nexum.
down.
Nexum,
Nexum.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So they actually had a fake orb.
And if it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
called
They
the Norm
found-
of Exum, sorry.
They found the orb of Nexum. So when Leshy casted Detect Magic, he still saw the same type of magic because it was the same type of magic with both orbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That see, I used big brain on that one.
Also,
Yeah.
I think Aberon's going to now use the orb as like a channeling his power.
I would like to. I would be able to shoot lasers out
So
of
like
it.
the orb.
I'll probably allow that.
You're probably a lot.
Probably.
I want to have a
The
magic
one thing
item
is
of some form.
so the way the well works is some things so there's like a bunch of different types of orbs in
Yeah.
my D&D realm.
Yeah.
Just kind of, it's not really a spoiler because you kind of already figured that out.
Yeah, because there's already been
There's been-
Durian spoiled that the orb of Nexum has like a partner orb that it works with.
Yeah.
You know, like it's some sort of business deal.
So
and if
but-
it's not
some-
Nexum,
so some-
we're sorry. We're calling it Nexum now. I'm sorry if it's
some
not.
orbs, in order to use at all, it has to be at the well. Some orbs use the well to like power it up almost.
So the well is the power of all orbs in your realm.
Yeah, in my
Gotcha.
D&D world.
Gotcha.
And we found a warehouse.
Yeah, yeah.
A warehouse. Literally.
Our friend Austin came up with that one.
Yeah.
Because he promised Ben that he would get him a snack at lunch.
Was our most.
So episode 9 was our most recent episode, which was last episode.
Yep.
Y'all
Went through a labyrinth.
Went through a labyrinth.
Two labyrinths, specifically.
Two labyrinths.
Ben was a little bit upsetty spaghetti that we actually chose the right path the second time.
Yeah, we got lucky.
Yeah, you guys, they were actually supposed to see like a banshee.
Which
Which-
thankfully
We weren't
not.
supposed to see the banshee. We were supposed to hear the banshee and be like,
So
Yeah, so just so
theoretically-
you know, I didn't actually like. I looked at the banshee, but kind of forgot to like look at the the actions and stuff. Banshees can basically kill with like one touch.
yeah, even
if-
high level. Like,
So-
if you guys play Magic the Gathering, the thing called Death Touch.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, banshees. They got Death Touch.
And if I think-
what D&D player doesn't also play Magic? Tell me.
me,
William, you suck.
You kind
It's
of-
besides the
do you want me
point.
to get started on it?
I don't play Magic a ton, but I like. My dad has a Magic the Gathering business, which I
This
won't promote
video,
until he pays me to
this
promote.
fun fact about banshees: they have a whale, which if you fail a DC 13 Constitution saving throw, you drop to 0 hit points.
Well, that kind of sucks. Okay,
Yeah, it's
so
not
Okay,
good.
so good thing that they didn't run into the Banshee, which I put there.
But Ben, you said that there was like 5 other ghouls we were supposed to encounter. Right?
Yeah, there was supposed to be like a bunch of ghouls in that second level. I also cut off a big section of that labyrinth, which you actually wouldn't have ran into
Of what
anyway.
the upper or the
The
bottom?
second level, I cut off a big portion to like unlike the south portion.
Oh, so if we went straight and took a left down south towards the well thing, we would have
Not well.
Well, no,
yeah,
towards
the falls.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
We would have you cut that part off essentially.
yeah.
Gotcha.
So that just to push you in the opposite direction. So you also
So we finish on time.
yeah. Which even if you did go that way, we probably wouldn't have actually finished on time. Now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Then
So
we
I
get
think that's
we
it
got,
for this
no,
episode, 'cause we
no,
haven't
we
recorded
got
episode
we
10
got
yet.
we got to the well,
yeah, you got
and then
to
Durian, and Durian. I actually
yeah. Durian
Huh.
was down there, and he basically was like, "You idiots! I told you not to."
Do this thing, and then you did it.
we
and
never
then
even
it
looked
was
for the
awful.
Orb of Jakar. We kind of just found it. We weren't looking for it in the Goblin camp. We were just
Yeah, but-
trying to
But
get
we didn't
stronger.
find the Orb of Jakar. We found the Orb of Nexum.
Well, I know,
Yeah.
but you guys thought it was the orb.
We thought it was the Orb. Of Jakar.
That's the entire point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys didn't stop searching, and you actually didn't. His entire point is if you found it and just left it alone, that would have been fine. But like you took it and then went to the well to try and use it. That was his whole
That
point.
makes sense. And
Yeah, but that's also because Durian sucks. and I
then
don't
we
like
got
him.
snapped. Not snapped. We passed out by the heck Zadar, and that's where we left
Yeah,
off.
he choked us out again. I mean, he's just kind of a rude
So
guy.
now,
I don't know.
Ben,
The
heck?
Hexadon.
Yeah, he's just kind of a rude guy.
I love when you said that. The heck. You know that guy for heck? Just don't say his last name. It sounds so funny.
the heck.
Well, why would I say his full
Also,
name?
okay,
It's going to be sick. So,
I'm ready for this.
So yeah, we're ready. So if you're ready for episode 10, the season finale,
maybe 2 parts. It depends how I feel with editing.
the Doom of Chastelie.
This
This
one.
has been Heroes Among the Ordinary.
A D&D podcast.
Goodbye, my friends.
Ethan's not here, so goodbye. So, there was some funny bloopers in this episode. So I'm gonna play one of them right here.
Um,
Like
like